Here we go. Go right in. 59, 59. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. 26.
They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. He'll have a first down past the 40. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan today, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Come on, QB, come on.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brought down by Trey Boston. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Colts 21-yard line.
Check, 59. Here we go, 46. Switch. 26.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Hey, kill. Check three. 26.
They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Tariq Cohen, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Tackle made there by the UCF man, Mike Hughes.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
65. Check 99. Check 99.
Gurley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Let's go now. 56 yards. 53. Tackles. Tackles. 56. Crunch.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
As you and I know from visiting a lot of camps, no one practices this type of a start, do they?
Especially not on the road. You give up the touchdown on the opening drive. Now there's likely a 3-and-out on your first possession.
Yeah, you throw that incompletion there. You hate to fall into a hole early, especially on the road. Got to be careful.
That's a pretty good one for the old average. 68 yards on the punt there. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's a handoff to Cohen running right. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll get this one way out just shy of the 45-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Another Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Check 52. We're going to 54. Why? 26.
Draw play, Cohen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan 1st down. And they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. On 1st down, they go right back to Cohen. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down. 1st down, a run with Cohen. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
47.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Prescott out to his left. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 16.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
10 at the 16-yard line.
Hey, kill. 47. Watch the twist.
On the draw is Edwards. And they get to him quickly here as he stops right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Mike's 59.
Here we go. Going to 54. Wide 80. Check.
They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A give to Cohen. He heads right. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Tariq Cohen with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Texans push further out in front. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. 2nd and 14. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Catch is made. It's Harmon. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Watch 36. I got him. Mike.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hughes. And now off to the races, down the right side. And it's a touchdown. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Texans 21.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
2nd and 13. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hughes. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
They'll take over 1st down and goal at the 8-yard line.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Tariq Cohen on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Texans push further out in front. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Safety's creeping. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill.
Check. Go. Watch the shit. Hey. Watch it.
They'll set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Got an open man. It's Harmon. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there. 26 yards.
In your face.
22, Jet, Bomber. 22, Jet, Bomber.
Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Texans' 38-yard line.
36. Mike, 36. Check pass. Watch 36.
2nd and 11. Over the middle, complete. That's Harmon. Gave a glimpse of his power that time. And then brought down at the 30. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Watch twist.
Check safety.
Bravo. Show an eight. Check him.
Looking to throw. Flush to his right. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick.
All day, every day.
Intercepted.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it.
You go tight. You got tight. You got right there. Mike's 5'9". Mike's 5'9".
Watch the screen.
On 1st down. It's Cohen. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained. Maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line.
Mike 36. Mike 36.
I'm coming. I'm coming. Squeeze. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Slam.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Square you up. Don't get nervous. Ball trot. Mike 36. Mike 36.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Mike 36. Mike 36. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Check 3. Check 3. Check 3.
Watch that. Watch that. Watch that.
He's checking. He's checking. He's checking. Crash. Switch. Run it.
2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. There's more coming. There's more where I came from.
Bang, 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 bang.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that one's complete to Gurley. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Check 3. Check 3.
Tight dog. Tight dog. Tight dog.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
You ain't doing nothing. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. SOS.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Show that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
On the run, this is Jackson. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
2nd and 3. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Back to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They try again with Cohen. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
Well, partner, that's one of the problems when you sell out to stop the run on 3rd and short. Sometimes you break that initial wall and you go a long way.
So how do you prevent it?
That's tough to do. That really is tough to do. And one of the things offenses like to do nowadays in practice, you know, they do a lot of working against equal numbers. They'll start putting more and more numbers on defense and just telling the offensive guys, figure it out. Learn how to block it. We may see this situation.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll try to throw now. Prescott gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Back now in Houston. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
But that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Even though positive yardage was gained on that play, I think the defense has to be happy. Obviously, they were prepared for some trick plays coming into the game, and they looked very aware that those could happen on any given down.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Everybody, wide eight. Everybody, go to 54, go to 54, wide eight. Even. 4 down, even. That's it.
And again, it's Prescott. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Tight right, tight right. Hey, we got 4. We got
Go.
They'll throw again. Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
Here we go, 47.
Now Prescott on 4th down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And the return will stop right around the 25. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Switch.
1st down, Colts.
Mike 36. Mike 36. Oh, you got deep? Check 37. 37. No.
They'll drop the throw.
Undercut.
Flush down right.
Safety creep.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Harmon. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. Check 13.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Again, they run with Gurley. And he's going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 26. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Mike 36. 66. We own them.
He'll drop to throw. He gets it to Gurley, complete. And he is going to get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. Check 3. Go. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. 61.
They run. It's Gurley.
Check.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Out. Check 4. 6. Check 6, guys.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And my goodness, another interception. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. What did you see on that one? Rookie mistake or just good defense?
It was a combo plate, but the rookie quarterback, he'll take it all on his shoulders, and the frustration level is evident. You can see it with it. You know if that's a veteran quarterback.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. So the defense does their job. They get rid of that 0 on the scoreboard. Now we'll see if their offense can come to play.
Well, that's the way you get things started, right? Score yourself on defense, get the ball back for your offense, and tell them, let's go. We're in the game now.
And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Hatchet. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Now back to throw. And now here is another interception. Hooked up on Mike Hughes. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
Intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 48.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Line of scrimmage to 37 on 1st and 10. They run. This is Cohen. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Now Cohen. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Final